What's up, everybody? I'm Feather. Welcome to Feathered Leo Tarot, where it is Leo here all the time. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscribes, and for helping me grow this tribe. Love it. If you're here during the live, click the thumbs up and interact with me by saying hi. Click the live chat button down below and say hi wherever chat pops up on your device. Let's do a Leo reading for love. Okay, let's see what's coming in for my Leos. Let's jump into it, shall we? Okay, so the last time I read for Leos, unfortunately, my sound was off, so I do apologize. I had to take that video down. Thank you to those of you that informed me that the sound was not working. All right. I'm excited for this. Something's coming up. Something's coming in. Let's see if I can get a channel message. Fred. Teamwork. Maybe some of you are dating. Good morning. How are you doing? Something is coming in for you. So let's see what's coming in for my Leos. It doesn't matter where Leo is at in your chart. These are timeless. If you feel like you resonate, cool. If not, all right, move on. Watch a different one, okay? Like, share, subscribe. So, why this? Okay. So, this is kind of a backstory I'm feeling. So, some of my Leos have been kind of disconnected, okay? Whether that be that you severed ties with a connection just recently. It could have been a very difficult situation. There could have been a lot of arguments and disagreements and things like that. I'm feeling like you saw things clearly and you had to sever ties with it, okay? You didn't want to argue with it. It caused some conflict, quite a bit of conflict, internal conflict. Maybe you didn't want to have to let it go, whether it be separation, divorce, a breakup, whatever it may have been, okay? And it put you in a kind of an emotionally some of you were overgiving to situations that really did not serve your best, okay? And you had to see this for yourself. Some of you, this was what you're dealing with. Some of you are dealing with now. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on. So what's coming in for you? So if you feel like you're resonating with that backstory, it's like Fred's like, you know, you may have had to see that you were overgiving to situations, relationships, marriages, whatever it was for you, coming into the now or moving out over the next couple weeks, where these situations just, they weren't satisfying. The communication may have been horrible. There may have been arguments, fussing, fighting, and you didn't want to deal with it. You didn't want to deal with outside interference. There could have been other people involved in your situations, third parties, just people, different things going on, a lot of chaos. Seeing this or recognizing it, you know, that you were overgiving to those kinds of situations, Leos are like, you know, I will give and I will do and I will go for, but if I'm not getting anything in return, if it's too much of a hassle, if it's too much conflict, if it's too much, I'm going to pull my energy back or I'm going to sever ties with it, because it doesn't serve me to keep serving someone else that's not even appreciative of what I've got to give. That's the energy I feel there. And that's a really, you know, sometimes we don't want to, especially in love relationships, we don't necessarily want to have to cut ties with somebody, disconnect from them, or divorce, or separate, or stop communicating with somebody we care about. But when we recognize that it's really causing us more problems. Oh, give me just a second. I don't know what that is. Hold on just a sec. Okay. So We don't really want to have to do that with people we care about, but we do what's best for us in the long run. And yes, some of you have to be cold and detached and just go cold on someone because you realize that they're just going to keep taking and taking and taking and not give anything in return. So it's best for you in the long run to do what's best for you. You know what I mean? That's what I see. And it takes a lot of courage to do that. And that's you in the center, Leo energy, saying I have the strength to look at, I mean, some of you could have been dealing with situations with a person who was on again, off again. Somebody that was in hot and cold, in and out of your life. You really didn't know whether or not it was, what is it? Where's it going? We give to those situations and it depletes us emotionally because we're trying to get something from someone that's clearly maybe more interested in, the romance or, the pleasure, not so much the investment. Okay? Because I see no investment cards. All right. I see no cups. The cups that I did see was in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So you had the courage to look at this and take action on this. And that's awesome. Thanks, Fred. And some of you are kind of in the energy where you're not really sure where your energy is headed, whether or not you're ready to move forward in new connections or where to go from here. Okay, so it still feels like, even though we're asking, what's coming in, some of you may be dealing with this over the next couple weeks, where you're looking at and reviewing what serves you, what's best for you, and then figure out your next steps. Okay, because what you're doing is you're taking the time to love yourself with the Empress card, whether or not you're male or female. The Empress says, I want abundance. I want family life. I want structure. I want to be cherished. I want to have someone to cherish. I want nurturing, loving, meaningful connections. And that's a beautiful energy. I want fulfillment in life and in love. And you're reviewing this. And this is called self-love, self-respect, self-worth. Okay. And self-confidence. It's all the energies of all the strongest energies of all four queens put together. Okay. And when you take that time to reflect and to realize that whatever this was, whatever kind of connection it was, or is, depending upon your situation, you have the courage to overcome the obstacles. Okay. Whew. And that's powerful. It really is. It's beautiful. So some of you are in the process of overcoming some really negative situations. All right. So let's change the deck and see what's coming in for you. So that's apparently a backstory for some of you. So sometimes we have to withdraw and hold our energy back and recognize what is best for us. We don't just, it's almost as if you are taking action on these things. You are taking action while still reserving or holding your energy back from and watching or observing situations. And that's powerful, because that means, okay, you know what you're wanting. And now you're observing to see whether or not what it is you're dealing with is what you're truly wanting. Because you have a choice. If it's not satisfying and it's not, you're dealing with somebody who's not interested in creating an environment of love with you, what's the point of giving so much and continuing to deplete yourself if the other person isn't assisting you in meeting you halfway? So some of you, again, this is what you're dealing with. Some of you, this may be what you've been dealing with. All right, what's incoming for my Leos that are strong enough to face these things, that are doing this energy work, that are doing this work for themselves? Okay. Ooh, okay. You could have an Aries, or you could have a Libra, Taurus, Virgo Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries, Aquarius, possibly strong Leo energy again. So you could be dealing with Leo. This is energy of you being cautious before, like you're not jumping into anything new yet. So I do see a 3 of Pentacles here, which is the teamwork. There's a possible rebuild for some of you. We're going to pull some cards on that, but it is definitely something that says what this means on a higher level for me is this is a soul contract. Could be a new soul contract or rebuilding a soul contract with somebody. You're cautious of it though. You're not just going to jump right into something new or a rebuild with someone. Divine timing is on this, but this is also saying that some of you could have already invested in this, but it's also saying it's something that is worth your investment. Okay. Clarify this 3 of Pentacles. Okay. So some of you, it is the situation where this person is watching you, and this is the same person that you were dealing with in the past, that you severed ties with. Okay. Or, could be a Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is somebody that you either cut ties with, you separated from, you were in separation from. There were some injustices here. There were some injustices here in this connection. So this, for most of you, this is a rebuild. If it's not a rebuild, it's somebody new that's already got their eyes on you, that already knows you somehow, and they may be going through a separation or a marriage, like a divorce or a marriage. Okay. This is, for most of you, it's a rebuild with the same person that you disconnected from in the past. And I don't know how long ago that was, but you did the best thing for yourself was to disconnect from it. You could have been dealing with somebody who was dealing with depression. Okay. Somebody is definitely watching you, missing you, extremely deep in their emotions. You may also be dealing with somebody, for some of you, that blames themselves for the injustices. Okay. What's up, Slinky? How you doing? Hey, Khalid. I hope I said that right. Thank you, Khalid, for your advice or for your messages. You don't have to watch tarot, and I did go to church. I grew up in church, and I learned that we don't judge others. So you can take that crap right on out my door, because thank you for sharing. We do work with God. We work with the universe here. Thank you. Goodbye. See ya. So this is going to cause you some contrast when this person returns. Because some of you, this was a divorce, or it was somebody that you were at one time in alignment with. This is somebody that has been silent. Okay. Some of you, it was a third party situation. This person is watching and waiting and ready to return. So most of you got a return on your hands. I'm telling you, this person is, golly, Pisces, strong on this too. Most of you, this is a return. This is something you invested in. This person is watching you. And they blame themselves for the injustices or for what happened in the connection. Okay. So the challenge is actually being able to communicate. So this person may not be communicating with you. They may be kind of nervous about taking that step towards you and coming out to communicate, because trust issues have been a thing here. There have been some injustices, third-party situations possibly, a lot of anger, a lot of resentments. Ooh, look at all the anger and the, like Like, wow. You may be mad at this person too. I just, so for most of you, I'm going to call this. This is a return. This is a return. I'm seeing that this is a return. And if you are dealing with a new person and you got a new person coming in, they're going through a divorce or a separation, and you would be a third party to this. That's for some of you. What's up, Lena Lee? How you doing? Oh, yeah. Wow. Leos. Wow. You got the Emperor and the Empress. I told you, you could have been married to this person. You may be married to this person. You may just... Wow. This is Emperor and Empress on this. Male or female. You got divine masculine and divine feminine. This is... I gotta get a bigger deck. I gotta go above this. Leos, I was not expecting anything like this. Okay. So the communication and the trust is the important thing here. You may not have talked to this person in quite some time. You may have a lot of anger and resentment and aggression towards this person. You may be mad at this. You know, this person may have put you as a third party. You may have been a third person in a situation. But I feel this is more as aggression. Like, there was so much outside interference. This could have been friends, family, fans, you know, people getting involved in your situation, causing problems. There's always things, you know. There could have been a lot of arguments and disagreements. There could have been a lot of bullheadedness, just fighting. And, you know, there are trust issues. Each one of you, your situation's going to be different. But dang, you know, what y'all bring into my table here? What y'all bring into me? Oh God. So you're going to be reconnecting, and you're going, and it's a possible union. I just spit all over the place. Hey, it's a live show. You never know what you're going to get with me. Like, share, subscribe. You know, it is what it is. This is a situation where there is going to be a reconnection and a rebuilding, something to invest in. It is your perfect match. It is your divine counterpart. Whatever this is, wow. It looks like most of you are going to reconnect, and it is a possible union. Stability. Each holding up their side of the union for a strong foundation to be built. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my God, the 10 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. Happily ever after. 7 of Pentacles. Something long-term, something that you've been waiting for. Some you've invested in long-term, that you at one point or now, whatever, 10 of Cups. I mean, we got the 9 of Pentacles. You're out here happy, single, independent, and free. And next thing you know, the wind blows the Emperor right on in. The Emperor is showing up twice saying, I'm here. Like, I'm right here. Okay, Emperor. And that is stability long term. And again, we got the 7 of Pentacles. Oh my God, you got the Chariot. They're driving straight towards you. The Emperor is on the Chariot saying, I'm coming in. I'm coming at you. I'm coming in. It is time. It is time. It is time. It is divine time. So, if you feel like you're a twin flame, please check out my twin flame readings here on YouTube. I have a ton of them on @GetFeathered, which is my main channel. Just go to my playlist and search for Twin Flames Soulmates readings. They are timeless, and I also have a Twin Flame channel here that I'm growing. The links are in the description, okay, below the video. This is powerful. They're coming straight for you. They're coming straight for you. So, get ready. This is going to make you nervous. but I think that'll slowly ebb out. There's the Three of Pentacles again. So this is going to make you nervous at first. When this person returns, they are returning to rebuild. Teamwork, rebuilding, soul contract, divine masculine, divine feminine, universe spirit, and ending the stress. It won't take long. You'll overcome the stress and the anxiety of it. But in the beginning, you may be hesitant. You may be a little pissed off at this person when they return. But this person is serious. This person is serious. The Emperor does not show up twice if they are not serious. This person is extremely serious. They've got their chariot ready to ride, and it's coming straight for you because it is divine time. And their energy is saying, I'm standing my ground on this. I am putting my energy into this. I am ready to work an effort in this. And this is soulful spiritual love. Again, whereas before, this was a situation where they didn't put in the effort. The injustice was before that they didn't nurture the environment of love for the connection. And they're bringing in the Queen of Cups in the upright this time. They're ready to put in all the work and all of the effort into nurturing the environment in the connection, in the union. I'm going to say union because this is a divine feminine, divine masculine reading. So you're looking at a situation here. I'm looking at a situation here. This is, I mean, you may not think you're divine masculine, whatever you call it. I mean, you could be married to this person, or you could have been living as if you were married or something like that. And this is a person who, they were childish, disrespectful. The communication would have been horrible. This is somebody who behaved immaturely. They may have been going through some sort of depression or some sort of emotional something on their end. Not giving them excuses, but this caused some problems. And again, there could have been a lot of arguments and disagreements, outside interferences, and this person says, I'm to blame. I'm to blame for the injustices here. However, in the past, I think that this person blamed you, for most of you. And then there was silence. I don't know how long ago this has been for some of you, but this is a major return. This person is serious. The Emperor is out here twice. You're over here being happy, single, and free. And the next thing you know, the wind blows an Emperor right in your door or to your door because it's divine time. This is what happens when we decide to cut ties with things that don't serve our best good. And we decide to do what's best for us and we move on. What's up, Tammy? How you doing? We move on. We grow and we expand and we show the universe that we love ourselves and we want an environment of love. We are exuding the energy of love. When we are exuding the energy of love of ourselves, love within ourselves, taking care of our families, our friends, our environments without overgiving, because you cut ties with that. When you decide to let that go, the universe, because of what you're emanating, brings it right back into you in beautiful ways. And I'm speechless here. Like, I'm speechless here. Feather doesn't get speechless. This person is ready to work and says, I'm guarding and protecting what is mine, and I am going to invest in this. I'm going to work in this. Tammy says, almost 2 months, absolutely no communication. I love that. And all the little cute little hearts flying on the screen. I love it. So it's going to put you in your head a little bit, but because this has taken so long for some of you. Divine timing. Sometimes the universe does everything for a purpose. Okay? And, most of you have been suffering from some sort of heartache or loss, carrying some sort of pain in your heart space for a long time. And I don't know how long ago this could have been. For some of you, this could have been years. But it's going to it's going to take you a little bit. So some of you, again, you could be pissed off at this person, really angry at them, and holding some resentment or grudges against this person. Okay, you got opinions? Speak your mind. This person is ready to come in and do what is necessary, because they are bringing a whole lot of love with them. They're not just, this is a power person. This is somebody that is strong and powerful. And they're in the appropriate energy to match you. So this is going to freak you out a little bit, because you still may be carrying some of that pain with you. You still may be remembering the resentments, the anger. It's because of this. Underneath it all, you were hurt by this person. Okay. So, what is your advice moving forward? Because, wow. You're manifesting this. So, your decision, you have some decisions to make. And I think your decision is on whether or not you want to block this person or be vulnerable with this person. You're going to be cautious for sure while you make your decision. Okay, which is very Empress of you, male or female. This is it's you protecting yourself and guarding yourself, but not to the point where you're going to evaluate this person based on how they're showing up for you now. But we have the Ace of Cups, a renewal of love. We have the Six of Cups, the return of your soul bond, your soulmate connection. The Six of Wands, victorious forward movement. And you've manifested this. We got Gemini energy on this strong. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio on this strong. Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Taurus. Pisces on this strong. Libra on this strong. Cancer on this strong. Okay. Sagittarius on it as well. But it doesn't matter who it is. If it sounds like your situation, Leos, you got union coming. You got reunion coming. You're going to be reuniting. You've been waiting for this person. Maybe this person just catches you off guard. Maybe you don't even see this coming. You don't even see it coming because it's been so long. And then all of a sudden, here they are. Showing up. The Six of... That's success, that's reciprocated feelings, and that's communication on a high-powered level. So this is something you've been manifesting. So there is a potential to be successful in this, and for reciprocation on both parts. Them's the words, them's the messages. Make your decisions wisely. I think you will. Take your time, go slow. Work your stuff out. Say what you got to say. It's potential to move forward in beautiful ways. I look forward to seeing your comments, that's for sure. Tell me how this resonates. Until next time. Wow. Namaste.